Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome to my first YouTube upload of the year 2023. I hope you guys had a lovely holiday season. I hope you had a great transition into the new year. And I hope you guys are ready for some fun-filled gaming content here on the SlimKirby channel. But before we get into that said content, we do have to get through this update video first. And I feel like I've been doing a lot of update videos as of late, but, you know, there's a lot of things I wanted to kind of get out there and a lot of things I wanted to talk about. Get you guys kind of caught up with what I've been doing and what exactly I've been focusing on. And just in general give you just kind of a synopsis of what you can expect on this channel over the next few weeks. And to a much lesser extent, some things you can also expect headed into more of this year in question. But let's go ahead and get right into it, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. As usual, I will have a breakdown of everything I'm talking about in the video description if you do want a quick refresher on everything I talked about in this video, or if you don't have time to listen to everything and if you just want the short and sweet details. I always try to do that because I know I tend to ramble on quite a bit in these videos as a result. But yeah, let's go ahead and get things started. So I actually announced this first thing in a couple of my closing videos for the previous year, and also in some of my written updates as well, but I am actually currently on a YouTube break, if you couldn't figure out from the fact that I actually haven't uploaded any new videos in a week. Yeah, after last year's batch of projects, particularly the final batch of projects, I really needed to have a break. Pokemon Emerald specifically was a really huge endeavor. It was a huge endeavor in the fact that not only was it a long Let's Play, an RPG game at that, but it also had a lot of side content and post-game content I wanted to cover. And some of the post-game content, let's just say it took 5 hours to record, sometimes just one video for some of the post-game Battle Frontier videos. So yeah, it took quite a bit out of me. It was a very huge endeavor. I'm glad I ultimately finished it and succeeded at what I wanted to cover for you guys, but not gonna lie, it definitely burnt me out. It was a very long process. I'm glad I went through it. I'm happy I went through it. I feel proud that I went through it. But after that, I needed a break, and it needed to be longer than just a week break. So I'm going to be essentially on break until January 23rd. And that might seem a bit later than what you guys were expecting as far as my breaks were concerned, but trust me, I just really needed to take some time off. But I will be back for certain on the 23rd of January, which I believe is a Monday, and I will have a new project on that day, and more than that, I'll also have another new project on that following weekend as well, which I believe is the 28th. So once again, I'll be doing my usual. I'll have a weekday project and a weekend project. That's pretty much how I've been doing things for the last, well, I guess several years technically. Even since I've started doing, not doing daily uploads anymore, I've also kind of been following that general time frame. But yeah, I'll have a weekday project and a weekend project. I'm looking forward to those games. They're games that I've been wanting to cover on YouTube for a while. They're games I've wanted to revisit for a while. And I'm looking forward to playing them again. Not just for myself, but also for you guys as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. But until then, until I get to those new projects, there will still be some content posted here on the SlimKirby channel, because for the next few weeks, I'm going to actually be uploading some stream content, and it's going to be the all-day Kirby stream that I actually did last month, the SlimKirby's Return to Streamland stream event. I really enjoyed that stream event. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of a sequel to a stream event I had, back in 2011, I think. and I was really happy to do it again. It was something I had definitely planned for a while. I actually had that planned for one of my events for my 14th year anniversary, which was in 2021, but unfortunately the timing just never worked out for it, so as a result I had to wait till the next year to do it, but ultimately I got to it. It was basically a marathon of Kirby games, and more than that, it was also done through the BizHawk Shuffler, which means as I'm playing the games, every few minutes it shuffles to a different game. And my ultimate goal was to complete all of the games that were in the shuffler. And I did complete them all. It did take a bit longer than I was expecting. I was kind of hoping to be done with the event in one day. Unfortunately, I actually took an additional day. I actually did it on both Saturday and Sunday of that weekend. So it was a fun weekend stream event, and I had a lot of fun with it. Seemed like you guys enjoyed it as well. It was very interesting. It was very chaotic. And there were some really good and funny moments and memes that were kind of made throughout the stream as well. So it was a really good time. I really had a lot of fun with it. And I'm looking forward to showcasing the VODs here on YouTube for those who, you know, kind of want to revisit the stream if you were there. Or for those who weren't there, you have a way to kind of see this content as well. Each of the parts of this will be about 2 to 3 hours, and I'll be uploading one of these parts like every other day or so. I'll start uploading them tomorrow, and as we get closer to the new project releases, I'll probably start releasing these parts a lot faster, just so we can, you know, meet that deadline and everything. But you know, just to have some content in the meantime that you can watch and enjoy before the new project starts, you have that option too. So I hope you guys enjoy. For those who didn't get to see the stream live, you can see all the chaos and how it unfolds in real time now too. So hope you guys enjoy that. And in addition to the you know, the stream videos that I talked about, I'm also going to be releasing the Mario Party 7 minigame ranking as well. I've actually been working on that as well, and thankfully with the way I've been kind of doing these videos where I record all of the footage kind of ahead of time, it actually hasn't taken that long to make this video. I don't have it ready quite yet, but it'll definitely be ready before the new project starts, so you can also expect that video to release before then as well. I'd estimate, like, not this weekend, but the next weekend, which, just to check for you guys, the weekends of the 21st and 22nd, you can probably expect the Mario Party 7 video to release on one of those 2 days. So stay tuned for that. Should be a good video, another ranking video. I've really enjoyed making those, and I look forward to making more of those, especially for Mario Party, since unlike the first time I ranked Mario Party minigames, I intend to do more than just the main 10 games. So you'll see some like Mario Party Advance, DS, and all those other crazy spin-offs as well. But yeah, those are all the videos I plan to release in the meantime before I return to, you know, releasing my Let's Play content. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But looking forward beyond just Let's Play content, there are a few things I want to kind of hint at and let you guys know. My Discord server. I am actually in the process of finishing that up finally. You can definitely expect an official invitation to be released for that very, very soon. I'd honestly say even before the end of the month, that should actually be a thing as well. So it will be a Discord server where you can essentially just come by. It's kind of treated as like a social media place for me where I can advertise like all of my YouTube uploads and my stream events and stuff, but also kind of a community as well where you can meet up with fellow Star Warriors, and you know, if you want to play some games together, you have that option. If you want to, like, you know, add some people to your friends list, if you play games like, you know, Splatoon or, you know, Pokemon, Pokemon Go communication is something I want to highlight because that's a game I play a lot, and I'd like to, you know, kind of establish a community with that game because, let's just say I need help with raid battles. But, just stuff of anything like that, you'll be able to do at this server. The only thing I ask is that, it's not something I'm going to be able to, watch at all times, but it is going to be just, kind of a small place where people can get together, and, if you want to play some games or talk about some things, you'll be able to do that there. So I'll have an announcement and more information about that, probably within the month. I've been actually spending the last few days kind of getting some things together for that, so it's finally going to become a reality. I know I've been kind of teasing that for a while, but it will definitely, come to fruition very, very soon. And more than that, the Discord server is also going to be a place where those who help out with the anniversary clip shows that I do, for the last 2 clip shows, you've actually used Discord as kind of a meeting place for that. So, it'll be easier access for those who potentially want to help with that stuff. You'll be able to do that at the Discord as well. So, I'm definitely going to highlight the server as a place for that as well. And, yeah, that's essentially all I have to say about that. Okay, guys, this is the last thing I want to discuss with you before I end this video. And if my voice sounds a bit different, it's because I'm actually recording this on a different day, because I didn't like how the first draft of this came out. And since this could potentially be the biggest change I'll be making in regards to my content, I wanted to make sure I spoke of this in the most clear and concise way possible. Now, just because this could be the biggest change for me, doesn't mean that I'm 100% sold on going this direction yet, because I haven't figured out all the details and I'm still essentially in the planning stages. Honestly, I could end up deciding not to make any changes at all if this route doesn't seem that worth it in the long run. So, whatever you do, please take these plans with a grain of salt. However, if you do have some suggestions, or if you want to give some input of your own, feel free to do so in the comments section below. I'll let you guys know in a future update video what I ultimately decide. Anyway, as you guys may know, I've been working on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously for the past 8 years now. Given I've been doing YouTube for a bit longer than that, but I took up Twitch regularly in 2015, and I've thoroughly enjoyed uploading content to both mediums, my Let's Plays and general gaming videos to YouTube, and live stream events over on my Twitch channel. However, because I've been focusing on 2 channels simultaneously, the growth for both channels has been quite stagnant. I've been stuck around 95 and 96,000 subscribers for the past several years on YouTube, and I'm still miles away from having enough regular viewership on Twitch to apply for the Twitch Partnership Program. Now, while this isn't a tremendous blow for me, as my goals for both of these channels was never to achieve tremendous success on either platform, I've always been focused on just having fun with my work and making fun and engaging content for you guys. If I never make it to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, fine. If I never become a Twitch partner, fine. I just want to have fun doing what I do here, and I think my dedication for uploading as much as I have, and for as long as I have, is a true testament to that fact. Now, with that being said, my attention has been divided between the 2 channels for quite some time now, and there are times where I feel like I'm essentially making content for 2 separate audiences. And you know what? If possible, I'd like to be able to bridge those 2 audiences together in some way. Not just for my benefit, but also for the benefit of others who may not even be aware that I even exist on the other platform. And if you think that's a crazy notion, believe me, it's not. I swear it's like every week I get 1 or 2 new viewers on my Twitch channel who say, "Oh wow, I didn't know you made content over here on Twitch." And I'm always mystified because I feel like I've been actively advertising my Twitch channel for the past 8 years that I've been running it. So, how exactly do I plan on doing this? Well, if there is one channel I would love to develop more and develop further, hands down, it is and will always be my YouTube channel. Not only has this channel been around for longer, but it's also just the channel that I've put the most time into, and what essentially started the SlimKirby name on the internet to begin with. Basically, if I had to choose one channel over the other, even though I would absolutely hate doing that, I would still ultimately choose YouTube over Twitch, just because of the greater history behind the channel and the greater possibilities that exist for it. What do I mean by this? Well, in addition to making videos in the way I normally do, streaming also exists on YouTube as a possibility as well, so I'd be able to do pretty much what I already do on Twitch anyway, just without all the bells and whistles that Twitch provides and offers in addition to just general stream hosting. However, with that being said, I can't help but feel like Twitch's golden era is starting to stagnate a bit. Not to mention, I don't exactly support or approve of some of the decisions and removals that Twitch has pushed and forced on its content creators as of late. Not a complete deal breaker for me yet, but it has gotten me to look towards greener pastures, let's just say that. So ultimately, I'd love to start experimenting and exploring the options of streaming here on YouTube. Now, I don't know if this will be used as a permanent replacement for Twitch, or a semi-replacement, or if I plan to upload live content to both platforms. I really don't know yet, but it's something I would like to at least start looking into. Some of the content I'd love to start focusing on for these YouTube streams would be stuff like ROM hack playthroughs, randomizer and mod showcases, and challenge runs of games I've already covered on the channel, while Twitch would be focused more on games that are essentially on my to-do list or a backlog of sorts. In addition to that though, I'd also love to use YouTube streaming for playthroughs of games that I've personally considered extremely difficult to Let's Play. Stuff like, to give some examples, Animal Crossing and Dynasty Warriors 3. Two games that have honestly been on my to Let's Play list for a while, but the monstrous endeavors of these two undertakings have always put me at a hesitation of whether or not I'm ready to commit to these games, as they would likely be bigger undertakings than what even the Pokemon Emerald project was. This way, the streaming itself would be a way to cover these games to the extent I want to, while I could also do some shorter, abridged content that could suffice as the actual Let's Play content for these games. Try to think of it like how I covered the Battle Frontier stuff in Pokemon Emerald, for example. This is just me spitballing here, though. Like I said before, I'm not sure how exactly I want to proceed. I do have a nice following on Twitch, and I would really hate to just flat out stop making content there, especially since I've made a lot of connections with streamers whom I don't think would even consider operating on YouTube as an alternative themselves anyway. I guess you could say I'm in a very unique situation as a result of my already established YouTube channel, and more than that, a channel I have a much larger attachment to as it is anyway. It's still early in the year though, and I don't intend to make any decisions on this just yet, but one of my biggest challenges for the year 2023 will be considering my options and ultimately picking something that's going to be the best for me and my future as a content creator. And if you guys have any thoughts to share in regards to this, like I said before, let the comments section be your means to express those thoughts. Okay, well I think that's going to do it for this update video. I want to thank you guys once again for listening, or just reading if you decided to do that instead. Feel free to give me all of your thoughts in the comments section for everything I talked about. I hope you guys enjoy all the content I'll be uploading, not just this month, but also for the rest of the year. And as usual, thank you so much for all the support and encouragement that you've given me, not just for the past year, but for the entirety of me being a content creator. I've really enjoyed making content for you guys, and I want to keep doing it. I'm not sure how long I am going to keep on doing this, but it's still fun. I still get a lot of enjoyment out of it myself, and I want to keep going for as long as I can. This has been SlimKirby. Hope you guys have a lovely year 2023. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later, folks.